Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I'm going to bring you a project. But before I get started on that, I'm just going to show you a couple of the things that I'm working on right now. The first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I am, for the month of August, in my Etsy shop, I'm going to run a sort of a raffle, and for those people who spend $50 or more, I'm going to go ahead and put those names into a raffle. And at the end of August, I'm going to announce here on my YouTube channel the winner of that raffle. So this is for my YouTube viewers that are shoppers in my Etsy store. Again, it's for anybody who spends $50 or more will have the opportunity to win this pen. This is one of the pens that my husband makes, and it's super beautiful. It's made with a burled maple wood, and it has resin. The blue part is resin, and it's a blue, and then it has like silver flux in it. Let's see if I can get it closer so you can see the silver as well. And it's got, or silver flecks, I should say. But anyway, it's like what they call a bolt action pen. Now this is something that maybe somebody might be looking for a gift for their dad or their brother or someone like that, because it's definitely a man's pen. And you can see it has the little rifle here at this end, and then it has a little bolt action doohickey. You push that down and over, and that's how the pen part comes out. Super cool pen. We sell these for $65 in our Etsy shop, or in my Etsy shop I should say. And so they're really super heavy pens. It's very heavy, and you can see the end looks kind of like a bullet. But they're really heavy, really well made pens, high quality. The pen, the writing from the pen is really nice. It's very quality bits and pieces that go into these. So he uses all really good quality parts and pieces. But anyway, I just decided that maybe I needed to do for my YouTubers, do a special drawing for those of you that spend $50 or more in my Etsy shop. So at the end of the month, at the end of August, so it will be August 1st through August, I think there's 30 days in August, right? I don't remember. Anyway, the last day in August, I can't thank you guys. My brain is on overload right now. But anyway, so from the 1st through the end of August, I'm going to go ahead and put anybody who spends $50 or more into a raffle. And so the person's name that I draw here on YouTube will be eligible for that raffle. So just if you know, if I know that a lot of you have been shopping in my Etsy store, and I really appreciate you. And my husband and I got together, and he actually suggested it. He said, why don't you take one of my pens and offer it as a giveaway for people who are spending, because I do have several subscribers that have been doing a lot of shopping in my store, and I very greatly appreciate it so much, you guys. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. So anyway, if you're interested, head on over to my Etsy shop, take a look around and see if there's anything that you're interested in. I do sell my finished products from my videos there, and I sell some bits and pieces, crafting supplies. I'm going to be putting some kits in there soon for a few things. So I'm working on that now. I want to do some dominoes kits, and I want to do some other little kits that I think I can put together fairly easily, and I've got enough bits and pieces that I can provide to you guys to put into your projects. So, and you can do some of the projects that I do on my channel. Anyway, so that's that's it about the pen. Again, it's a super, super nice pen. You can't go wrong. It's a $65 item in our shop. We could actually charge more for them because it costs us, actually, you wouldn't believe how much it costs us to put these together. We spend a lot of money in materials. So, but we just decided that this was something we wanted to do for my viewers. So anyway, so next, I'm just going to show you guys, I have these little white butterflies that I bought a long time ago, and they're sort of like 3D butterflies. So you take them and they're different sizes. They're small, medium, and large, and you just put them together with the double-sided tape that they give you in the packaging. And last night I was sitting around and I had a few packages of them. And I still have some that are just plain white as well. But I took some of my rub-on transfers that I get over at the Dollar Tree, and I just started kind of rubbing them onto some of my butterflies, and then I put some together. So you can see they're all completely covered. And I just made a whole bunch of them. I made 4 of the big triple butterflies. I was able to get 4 of those out of it. And this is the other set. So I've got, and the packaging is just old packaging from some of my Dollar Tree stuff, but I had to have somewhere to put them so that they would stay nice. So I'm gonna have some of these in my Etsy shop, just very few. So if you want them, you may have to go over there rather quickly to get them. And then I also did 4 sets of, these are just double butterflies here. And these are 2 butterflies that are the same size. These were just kind of like the extra ones that I had. And again, I covered them in the rub-ons. And they're super pretty. And so I thought, you know what, these would be nice for people to use in their crafts and easy for me to put together. And I was just sitting around doing nothing last night but watching TV, and I just started making them, and I really liked the way they were turning out. So I made as many as I had enough rub-ons for is what I made. I still have some more white butterflies, but I didn't have any more rub-on transfers. So I'm going to have to go to my Dollar Tree and see if they have any more of those. The white butterflies I bought on Amazon a long time ago, so I don't know if they would still have them or not, but I just thought it was really fun, and they're really pretty, and I really like them. So those are going in my Etsy shop. And then this is just something I play around with. I got this little heart. It already had the lace on it, and some of these flowers over here. And I got it in some Happy Mail, and I thought, well, I needed to gussy it up a little bit more. And so I just added some flowers and a little butterfly to it, and I just thought it came out cute, so I wanted to show you guys how that came out. It's just like that on the back. But I will probably just use this in one of my projects. And then I took some of these lace butterflies. I get these appliques from Kiki's sale, and I wanted to embellish some and make them a little bit more, give them a little more pizzazz. So I took some of these, and again, I get these at Kiki's sale, and I just took some of my other butterflies that I had and put them on these on the top section and made some really pretty finished butterflies. My granddaughter took one of them yesterday. She was over visiting. Maybe I've got too many on my hand here. I'll take that one off. This one's kind of pretty though. Let's see. We'll take that one off, put that one on there. So those are what they look like. Different butterflies on them. I used a few different butterflies, but aren't those really pretty? I just love the way they turned out. I'm gonna see, I don't know how many of these butterflies I have left, but I really want to make some more. So if I know I don't have very many of them. I got a few in a Happy Mail package that I got the other day, but I already had a few. And I think I've used just about all of them up. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 of them made. And then I will probably make some more, and then I'll see how many of them I'm going to put in my shop and how many I'll keep for projects. So that's something, I have to have some of those for my projects though, because I do use them. And if I can get more of these, I will go ahead and make some more and offer more of them in my shop if they sell. If they don't sell, then I won't make any more. Or at least I won't sell anymore. I'll probably make more for myself because I really like them. Then I found these tins. Let me go grab a plain one. I was shopping at the Dollar Tree and I found these tins, and they were just plain tins, not white. I spray painted all of them. They were like this orangey color. You guys know I never paint the top rim whenever I do these tins because I just feel like it ruins them, and I don't mind that there's color underneath there when I open it. So anyway, they're long tins, and they're pencil boxes. That's what Dollar Tree is calling them, pencil boxes. But they're the hinged tins, and I just thought these were really cool because I figured I could make some really great stuff, and I know I want to start doing some Christmassy stuff. I won't do all Christmassy, but I bought 4 of these, I think. I think I have 4 or 5 of them. And I've spray painted all of them white. I'll probably make a couple of them. And then I thought I might put some kits together in my Etsy shop so that if you guys wanted to try making some of these, I can provide images and flowers and a few of the other bits and pieces here that I used so that you can make your own. So this one I put, you can see this really cute image of Santa and a reindeer. And I just used red flowers and I put stickles on them, and I put some bling up here that I got from Kiki's sale. I got these flowers here from Kiki's sale. And this one down here, this is one that I bought in my little local store. And then these corner filigree pieces, I got some of these from Kiki's, and I also got some recently from a Happy Mail package, but I know Debbie usually tries to get these in her shop as well. So if you wanted to purchase some of those corner filigrees, and they are, let me find my package of those. I know it's right here somewhere. Here it is. Let me show you one that's not being used right now. Okay, so this is what they look like. And they're just silver. Sometimes she has silver. Sometimes I think she has like the real rustic looking ones. I'll put it back here. But they're really, really nice to use on tins. I love these. And I almost always, if I have them and I'm making tins, I almost always will use these. But I have enough of these right now that if I make some kits, I can add the filigrees into them, because I'll only probably make 2 kits to put in my store. That's kind of how I test things out so that I can see if it's something that will go over well and people will want to do. So this one, and I also put some cording on this one and just left it so that it kind of hangs down over the side because I thought it was cute. So that's how I did that one. Isn't that cute? And then I will do a video and do one of them. And then after that, what's left, I will make some kits probably. So I thought those were cute and worthy of telling you guys about. And then I also I worked on this, and this is kind of what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be working on one of these pouches. The one that I'm going to do today is a black and white pouch. But I did this one, and I made it very shabby chic. And they've got these pouches over at the Dollar Tree. They're like a faux suede. And I thought they were nice and plain. They're pink on the bottom, cream at the top. They had gray, black, and pink, I think. And I thought those would be fun to do something with. And my idea was to make the pouch and make a journal that could go inside the pouch. This one says friend on it. And this is a journal that I got over at the Dollar Tree. And it came with the sparkles on it. And I just thought it was like a little notebook, spiral notebook. And I just thought it was really cute and something that I could, you know, put together, and maybe somebody would be interested in that. So it just kind of goes nicely in the pouch. And that's that. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then this one, this was kind of an epic fail for me. It wasn't a fail in that it's not pretty, because it's really pretty. But I did this set also so that I could put the journal inside the pouch and sell it that way, and sell it as a package. Well, unfortunately, this journal, even though it looks like it would fit, does not fit in the pouch. And I was so sad when I got done with the project and I went like this, and I went, because the zipper doesn't come all the way to the edge, you can't get it in there unless you want to just leave it like that. And that's defeating the purpose of the pouch. So anyway, these are two separate projects. So anyway, I did this journal. And again, this is one that I got at the Dollar Tree. A little different than the other one. This was the motif on the outside of it. And then I took this bit that was from my Happy Mail that I got from my friend that I showed you guys the other day. So I took this and one of my pink butterflies and I made it 3D. And this is like, let's see, 4 butterflies here. Yeah, 4 butterflies put in there. And then I took one of my words that says goals, and I put that on there. And then this one had the cording or the elastic thing that goes over the front. And there again, I used 2 of my filigree pieces that that I had laying around. And those I got, I think, from Kiki's sale as well. Let's see if I can get it closer. See, you can see what those look like. So this turned out really, really pretty, and I'm happy to sell it just as a little journal by itself. And it's just a little notebook is all. But I don't know if you guys are anything like me. I like to, sometimes when I'm sitting around watching TV at night, and especially if I'm just by myself, I do like to journal. It helps me keep my thoughts straight sometimes, and I just enjoy putting some of my thoughts down when I have them, especially if I feel like they're important. And then this is the bag that I made that was supposed to go with this journal, but we couldn't do that. So this is the black and white one. I'm going to turn this light off so maybe you can see the colors better. And then this one has this pink lace going across the top, and then I added some of my pearl and rhinestone bling up here. And then this bling piece I got at a little local store that I shop at. And then I just added some silk flowers to this one. And also I do see something on here that I want to cut off though. I had that pretty lace that I use all the time, that I had in the white and the cream and the gold. I had some in black as well. So you guys can see I've got some of that on there as well. You can see it in person a little bit better, but it's really pretty. Let me see if this light, yeah, you can see it better with that light on. So that's that. Look at how pretty this turned out though. And then I just put some lace and some cording and like baker's twine and some other ribbon in here to make it a little bit more kind of shabby chic. But I really, really love these pouches. They're easy to work with because you can just kind of lay them out flat in front of you and put everything on them. I'm not a sewer, so I use hot glue to put everything on, most things. This also has a really pretty piece of bling in there. that just kind of looks like it's buried a little bit, but it's not really. Just the angle of the camera, I can't really get in there too good. But anyway, super pretty. I love these so much, and I'm having a ball with them. So I've done, I think I've completed 3 of them now. And 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Let's see. I have no clue what I did with the other. Oh, the other one's not done yet. I have another. Here's what the blank pink one looks like, just by itself. I added this to it already, but I have all of my goodies inside here so that I can alter this one. So, but today's project, I am doing another. I'm going to work on this black one. And this gold journal, which will actually fit inside there. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I have some really pretty lace that I'm going to be using on that. And so I think it's just going to be a really nice project. So that's it. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I have one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. I did a video, and I will be releasing that video. I just am not sure which one's going to come out first, whether it's going to be the one I'm doing now or this one, the one that I did my dominoes on. But I want to show you guys. These are some dominoes that I've been working on, and I just love them. I got this piece of bling hanging chain in a Happy Mail package that just has a lot of really pretty sparkly glass beads on it. But the image, I love this image. Whoops, I'm brushing that the wrong way. I added some rhinestone chain to the top here. But I love this image, and I've had her for a long time. I still have some left, and I thought I would just work on some domino charms. So this one is just a purse charm, or it can be hung from a purse or a tote, or you could even turn it into a necklace if you wanted to, but I just thought she came out really stunning. I love this one a lot. Then I did this one, and these ones I used those little filigree bits. I used the darker, more vintage looking ones, and look at the charm, the dangle on this one. This was another one that was already made. I didn't have to make it myself. I did my video using this one on the other, on this domino down here, but I intended to use it on this one because I felt like it went with this one better, and I just switched them over. You can kind of see that that happened in my video, but look at how beautiful this image is. Oh my goodness, she's so pretty and so vintage, and it's kind of, this image is done in more of sepia colors, but look at how gorgeous that is. And this one is actually a necklace, and it's on a ball chain, like a bronze ball chain. So I really, really love this. This is what the back looks like. Always put a back, and usually the back is different from the front. Let me show you the back of this one. This is the back of the other girl that I just showed you. This one. So these turned out really pretty. These two are probably going to be my most expensive ones because I've used the most high dollar bits and pieces in it, but actually these other ones that I'm making are going to be just as gorgeous. So I don't know how I'm gonna do those, but I have a lot of them. The only thing is I don't have bails on any of my other ones because I didn't realize I didn't have any bails. So that's the image that's on this one. I really love this image. It's 3 ladies, and I just love it. And I put a little love charm there. And this was an earring, a dangle earring, and then I added this. It had a different topper, but I needed something a little smaller and I wanted to go with something pink, so I used this one. And then this one I used the silver filigree, and I just cut the edges off and sanded them down so that they wouldn't be sharp and catch on things. And then I put it on that way. This is one that I actually had completed this part of it a long time ago. I'm talking years ago, and I didn't finish it. And it's really pretty, really sparkly. I don't know if the sparkles will come out better if I turn that off or if it's on. I don't know. But this one came out really, really pretty. See the sparkle in it? I used glitter glass on this one. And it's a picture of a vase with flowers in it. And then on this one, I just used a tassel instead of a beaded charm. And then this one does have the bail on it already, so I added a purse charm to it. Here's another one. Another beautiful lady. And I used an earring that I got from Kiki's sale. Or no, actually this was an earring. I think I got this in some Happy Mail. Take that back. I can't remember, you guys. I don't know if I got this from Kiki's or a Happy Mail package. I'm so sorry. I get most of my stuff from Kiki's. So isn't that gorgeous? Look at the image. Super pretty. These are all images I have more of. And I had purchased a bunch of them a long time ago. And they've been sitting there waiting for me to use them. And this one again has one of those dangle earrings on it. If I can, I like to use earrings, dangle earrings, as my dangle charms on these, because it saves me a lot of time not having to make a whole bunch of dangle charms. Because I gotta tell you, you guys, I have an entire bag of these dominoes that I'm working on, like probably 20 of them, and I want to get them all done, but right now I'm just waiting on my bales to come in. Didn't realize I didn't have any bales. I had like 4 of them or 5, so now I have to wait, so I wasn't able to finish those. So that's it for those. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go into our project. Now that I'm almost a half an hour into my video, I'm going to try and go through this one as quickly as I can. First thing that we'll do is we'll work on the book, and I already pretty much know how I want to put this together. I'm going to use this beautiful, beautiful trim that I got from my friend Carol Nixon. She sent this to me in Happy Mail. Look at how gorgeous that is. So I'm going to be using that, and that's going to go just like this across the front of this book. And I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to start gluing this stuff down because I know where I want it to go. And that way I'm not going to waste too much of your time today. So I've got it just kind of hanging off the edge here. That's what I was wanting to do. I'm going to put 2 of these filigree pieces. I'm going to put one in opposite corners like that. And for these, I'm going to use my E6000. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit across the back side of this. Get this one down first. Just like that. And this one. I'm hoping, since I know exactly what I want to do with this, that I can do this one fairly quickly and show you guys how easy it is. If you have last minute gifts that you need to make for people, Something like this is really nice because you can really make them quite quickly, especially after you've made one or two of them. It goes by really fast. And I think for these, I have these little lobster clasps, or not lobster clasps. They're the ones that come in my little foam birds, these things. And I'm just gonna use that, especially on this one because it seems like it's not extra super flat. And I'm just gonna put that on each edge so that it holds that down. This one's laying nice and flat already, so I didn't have to worry about that one. And then I'm just gonna take some of I made these flowers out of, you know, you can buy packages of just flowers that have all these pieces in different shapes, and they're all kind of the same color or maybe a few variations of like blues or pinks or what have you. And I took some of those and I layered them and made these flowers. And I really, really love them. They're so, so pretty. And I decided that I wanted to use a couple of them in this project today. I'm also using some flowers that I got from Kiki's sale. Just gonna put those just like that. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I was debating on that one. And this one, actually, I want it to go kind of underneath. Put that one right there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on the back. Pop that right under there. And there, we've got them all nice and layered. And it looks really, really pretty. And then I have one more flower. And I think I actually accidentally stuck this one in there. I don't think I intended on using this one, but it kind of brings the colors together, so I think I am gonna go ahead. Originally I was gonna use it, and then I changed my mind and decided I wasn't going to because it was puffy, and I thought, nah, I just wanna go with something basic, but I've changed my mind. And then the message that I'm putting on this journal is secrets. I like that. I think that's super cool. And I'm just gonna put that sort of tucked under this top flower here. Just using hot glue again. Try to get it on there straight. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my gold stickles, and I'm just gonna kind of put it around the frame of this little secrets card that's on there. Trying to go as straight as I can. Sometimes I get a little bit of glare from my lights and I can't see as well as I'd like to. Not to mention I need new glasses really bad. But that's gonna have to wait a little bit. And I'm just gonna lift this flower up and go around the rest of this. Not that anybody's gonna see that part, but that way it will be finished. Okay. So as you can see, that's all I did to this book. It came out really super cute. I'll take these off for a second here so that you can see it without the clippies on it. It came out really, really pretty. And we've got a little journal book. And now I'm going to put these clips back on so that this has a chance to get stuck real well. I'm going to put one in this corner too. And I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to work on the bag. got some little bit of dust on there. Okay. Not dust, but stuff from my crafting bits and pieces, little bits of glitter and that kind of stuff that gets stuck to my tabletop here. Okay, and we're going along with the same theme on this one, and that's what makes this so easy for me, because I'm going to take this and I'm going to go right across here. So super easy. I'm just going to turn this over and I'm going to run my glue right along that center leaf pattern. I'm going to flip it over. And there we go. And then I'm just going to take this lace and I'm going to take it across the top right here, so I can just kind of follow the thread line that's going across the top, lay that down and press it down. And then I'm going to take a little bit down here, and I'm just doing an ever so thin line of glue down at the bottom. And then I'll just take this and I'm going to wrap this lace around the back side. I didn't do that with the other lace because number one, I didn't have enough of it, and number two, and it's a more expensive lace, and I didn't feel like it needed to wrap around to the back side. I just felt like I could just oops, I need more glue, darn it. I just felt like I could go with this wrapping around to the back side and leave the back simple. So that's why I didn't use the other lace. And I've got this a little bit long, so I'll just cut this little piece off and set it aside because I can probably use that little bit in another project. I'm very thrifty that way. I don't throw away anything, which drives my husband crazy. But when you've gone through times where you don't have a lot of extra money to buy things, you can find something to do with spare parts and pieces. And most crafters know that. I don't know why I keep brushing this off, but then I still keep getting little bits of glue and sparkles and stuff on here. Okay, now I'm going to take a piece of this rhinestone chain, and this is just blue and gold. It's got the gold chain, and I'm going to put a piece of this along the top, and I am going to put E6000. Sorry about the noise, you guys. My husband's right out by the back door doing some work, so you might hear some noise here and there. That's okay. He tries hard not to make too much noise when I'm working on my projects. And I'm just going to put a dot of hot glue here and there all down the row here. And lay that down nice and straight. And that E6000 will help this to stay stuck to the bag pretty well. So that's why I'm using that instead of just hot glue. especially with these rhinestones, because when you're using something since this has a metal backing, the metal will not stick to the hot glue that well. So you have to find ways around that. And my best advice would be E6000 or another adhesive that is comparable to E6000. Okay, so we've got that up there. And I've tried to get that on just as straight as I can. It's not going to be perfect because that is fabric and it's not perfectly straight, you know, it's wavy. So, but that's okay. It still looks really, really nice. So I'm not going to worry about that. And now I'm just going to take some of my flowers here. Again, I have one of my handmade ones, and this I got at my local store, and then I got these from Kiki's sale. And then I also have this that I got recently in one of my Happy Mail packages, and it's super pretty, and I thought, you know what, it has some of those blues in it, so I decided to go ahead and use that piece too. And I think I'm gonna start these flowers over here. Up with that one. And we're going to put that one there. That one. And I think I'm going to put that one right there. And I think I am going to go ahead and use this other big flower. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I think that will just give it that final kind of finished look to it. And I have, hold on a second, I'm going to grab one of my smaller flowers because I always like to take a small flower on the ends when I have ends like this and add it to that end. So it's just one of these little, another one of these little ones. And I'm just gonna pop it right there at the end of that blue one, the solid blue one. I just think that looks really, really nice and finished to do that. Okay, and then we're gonna take this, and I wanna tuck it up under this flower just a little bit. Just like that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, you guys. And I'm gonna take my E6000 and put that on here. And then I'll take a drizzle of hot glue just to make it stick right now. And I'm just putting that in a couple of spots. And I'm gonna tuck this up under this flower here and sort of kind of under that one. There we go. And press it down. And that looks really, really pretty. It looks very high-end, if I might say so myself. I think it looks really, really, this would make an awesome gift, for, especially for someone who you know that maybe likes to do some journaling. But I mean, it really does look very high, very high-end. And I was debating on using a couple of these little flowers here, but they're white and they really just, they just don't go. So I'm not going to add anything I don't need to add to this because I don't want to over embellish it. The one other thing that I'm going to add to it, and then we will be done, is I do want to make a quick bow. So I'm just going to cut some small pieces of my lace here. This is just a 1-inch lace. You can choose any lace that you want to do the same thing. It's very easy to make these bows. And I just take and I make 3 sections. And I think I want one section that's a little bit bigger than that one. So I'm just going to take it and fold it over. And then I made this one too big. Fold it over again, and I'm going to cut this end piece off. I bought this lace trim on Amazon, and I will go ahead and include the link to this trim in the description box below. So I've got that one with lots of glue strings on it, and now I'm going to make a smaller one. So this one will just be about that size. And these are so easy to put together, you guys, and so pretty. Once you're done, it's well worth the time that you spend putting them together. So I'm going to turn these around so that the ends are on the bottom. So this is my biggest piece. I'm going to take my next biggest piece and I'm going to glue it on top of this one in the center. And then my smallest piece I'm going to glue on top of that one. And now I've got just the 3 layers, just like that. And then I'm going to take a small piece of this, long enough for me to have sort of a tail. Actually, I'm going to make a tail and I'm going to tie a piece around so that there's another tail. So that's kind of how that will go. So this piece, all I'm going to do is I've got this piece, it's about 6 inches. I'm going to fold it over just like this. Oh, here, I'll do it this way. So I've got it this way, and I'm just going to fold it just like that. And I'm going to glue that onto the back of the bow. Right in the center there. You don't need a lot of glue because this glue goes right through that lace. And so right there I have one tail, but one tail isn't enough for me. I like to have more. So I'm going to take this piece, and honestly I meant to do this part first, but I didn't do it. So I'm going to go from the front to the back with this piece. I'm just going to spread that tail open at the bottom and do this through the center of it. It'll be fine. This lace is forgiving enough that if you make a little mistake like this, like I did by putting that on first, you're going to be fine. It's gonna forgive you, and everything's gonna fall into place. So you can see how easily I was able to adjust that. And I'll tie a knot. Just like that. And so we have, then really all you're going to do, I usually do this after I get it on my project because it's easier. You're just going to kind of spread these in opposite directions. And it really is a lot easier. I'll show you once I get it on my project. It's a lot easier once you get it on because then it'll spread apart and it will look exactly the way you want it to. So, okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to just put it right here in this corner. Putting a nice big dollop of hot glue there. Press that down. And then that doesn't really work. I don't think a dangle is going to work right for this. I'm sorry, I should have had my center piece all ready to go, and I didn't. This one's probably too big. That's too big. Let's see, you guys. Hopefully I can find another blue piece. That one's missing a couple rhinestones. Don't want to go there. And maybe what I'll do is, since I've got some pink in here, I've got I don't know if this is going to look good or not. I'm just trying to look at it and see. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here's a white one. So we're just going to put that right there. And I'm just using my hot glue. And I'm going to press that on really, really well. Sorry about my mess, you guys. Okay. And then again, like I told you before, I'm just gonna kind of spread my bow so that each piece is going in a different direction. Separate them out and kind of fluff them up. And I am going to put a little more glue towards the front here so that this kind of hooks onto these flowers here and doesn't look like it's going to come off. And then I am going to take just a bit of this lace again, and I'm going to take a couple of strands, just cutting it like that on the edges. And I'm going to tie these onto either side of this black piece that's on the handle. I'm just going to tie it in knots. Super easy peasy. One on the other side. And again, tie it in a knot. There we go. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try one more piece of this. Just because I haven't tried this yet, and I keep saying I'm going to. Just to kind of put these all together and make them look as one. I'm going to tie this around all three of those. Just like that. At the top. And just kind of tying around their knots. And I'm going to tie it in a bow. There. It's all mushy-mushy, but there's my bow here. Looks really pretty. It came out really, really nice. I didn't play with it enough, but you can kind of see. There we go. You just have to play around with it, and you'll get it in the position that you want it and fluff it up and all that good stuff. But anyway, so there's the front part there, and you can see that pretty piece of bling that I got on there. just a little basket of flowers, this gorgeous, gorgeous trim. And then this is what I did to the zipper pull. And we can take our little journal now. This should be plenty dry enough and stuck down enough that I can show you that this little journal fits very nicely inside the pouch. And there you have it. A beautiful little set, journal set, a wonderful gift for someone special. At least I know I would love getting a gift of something like this. These are the kinds of things I enjoy. So for me, this is just kind of a no-brainer. And especially if you need to put together a quick gift for somebody, I did this in about a half an hour, less than a half an hour, both pieces. The part about this video that took so long was me gabbing about my other goodies and stuff. So, and for that, I'm sorry, but I do like to tell you guys about what I've got going on. So anyway, so you can just take it, unzip it, pull out the journal. It comes right out of there. You can see, super easy. And you have yourself a beautiful, beautiful little journal set. Is that not gorgeous, you guys? I just love it. I think it's really, really pretty and very elegant and very sophisticated. And again, the journal says secrets on it, so that's really great. We all have our little secrets we like to write down somewhere, and I just thought this was a great idea. So anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I super enjoyed doing this one for you. It was a lot of fun. And I will be doing more videos. I'm working on several of them right now. I've got a box that's got several kind of lined up. And I am just, my brain is on overtime right now trying to come up with new things. So I've got all these supplies and things to use. I did get another Happy Mail package that I did a video on. I have not released that video yet, but I will be. It may come out before or after this one. I don't know. I haven't decided what order I'm going to do things in. So this trim is something that I got in that latest Happy Mail package though. So super, super beautiful, and I got a lot of beautiful stuff in that. But anyway, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so that you'll get notified when I do future videos. And if you have any friends or family that you think might be interested in watching some great crafting videos, please send them on over to my channel. Ask them to watch a few videos. Maybe they'll want to subscribe and learn some new things themselves. And make a comment down below. Those comments help me immensely, you guys. It helps me to get bumped up in the algorithm and bumped up in front of more YouTube viewers. I'm working very, very hard right now trying to grow my channel, and right now it's moving pretty well, and I just want to kind of try and keep that momentum and actually increase my momentum. And you guys are the ones that can help me do that. So thanks so much to everybody. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you to everyone who's been shopping in my Etsy shop. I appreciate it more than you can possibly know. And to everybody that's supporting my channel, thank you. You guys are great. I have the best subscribers ever, anywhere, and nobody could convince me of anything different. So I really have a great, great, great group of crafters that watch my videos. Everybody, a good majority of them belong to Happy Bird's Glitter Nest and Kiki's Sale, and we all support each other and help each other when we have questions on how to do something. Everybody is willing in those groups to help you with anything you need to know. Hands down, best people in the world. They're just awesome. So think about joining those two groups. I'll put links down in the description box below in case you're not already a member. And everybody, you have a blessed day and a wonderful week. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye, you guys. God bless.